Today, on the Super Brick Building channel, I'm going to show you how to build this Minecraft beach house. So, let's get started. For this build, we will need to get some simple spruce things from our inventory. We will need some spruce planks, some spruce fences, some spruce stairs, a spruce door, a spruce slab, and a stripped spruce log. Now don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. And leave a comment below. I would love to see what you'd like me to make next. So now we're going to take our fence posts and build them 4 blocks high to make stilts. Now we're going to space them 6 blocks apart, and then we're going to build 4 more fence posts. We're going to do that in a pattern that we can make a square with. So now, after we're done with these stilts, we're going to fill in our square with spruce wood slabs. And it looks like that when we're going over here, I noticed that one of the stilts is a little off, so I'm going to go and fix that real quick. And it looks like I took some sand with it too, so I'm going to fix that too. So I'm going to fill this in with some sand, and then we're going to get back to the build. And I'm also going to fix the fence posts too. So now, basically, we are just going to fill in the entire square with slabs to create the floor for our little house. Now we're going to make a raised floor for our house to be on, and it's actually floating above the slab, so we're going to fill that in just a moment. So basically, we're just going to fill in the portion where we are going to have our house lay on. And we're actually going to build it out a little bit because I realized that the house would be too small with the sizing I did for the floor. So we're going to keep filling this in so it just has 1 block space around the edge of the floor. And we're going to fill in the little gap with spruce wood slabs. Now that we got our gap filled in, we're going to put slabs to mark where we have our doors, and we're going to fill in the little hole I have in the middle of the house. Now, we're going to build the wall around our house, leaving space for the door and our windows. So the first level of the wall should look just like this. So now we're going to place the doors where we have our slabs, and we're going to do the second layer. So now we're going to build our second layer, leaving some room for the windows, and I'm kind of random with my windows, like I make spaces for some and then I cut some out. So for the third layer, it's the layer that covers up the doors, and is the last layer for the windows. And here on the final layer will just be a big square around the house, covering up the windows. And now as I'm completing the final layer, I'm just going to make a hole for another window, and then I'm going to fill the windows in with glass panes. So now I'm just going to get the glass panes in my inventory, and then we're going to click the X button and fill in our windows. So now we're just going to fill in the 2x2 space for our windows. Now that we're done with our windows, I actually forgot that on top of the house we're going to make a 5th layer of spruce wood planks. So now we're going to take our spruce stairs and we're going to start making the roof, making an overhang on all of the sides. Now that we're finished with this overhang, we're going to put an upside down stair right where we have this little space. And we're just going to do the same thing on each side of the house. So now we're just going to fill in this little hole with spruce wood planks for our ceiling. Now we're going to put some more upside down staircases, and then we're going to fill in another gap with spruce wood planks. Now we're going to build some more stairs on top. And again, we're going to do more spruce wood stairs that are upside down, and then fill in the gaps. Now on top, we're going to fill it in with spruce wood slabs. And now we are finished with the outside of our house. We just need to add a second spit layer for our deck. And I just realized I forgot one upside down staircase. So here's what it looks like so far. I think it looks pretty good. We're going to put some stairs in front of the windows, then a slab, and we're going to build them in a way that it's like a cut in half pyramid so we can easily get out of our house. Now we're going to build a stairway out using upside down staircases on the bottom of our stairs. And I will need to cut some sand away because I cannot reach one of the upside down staircases. So now, after we're done placing our upside down staircase, we're going to fill in the gap with sand and place our last staircase. While you're watching this, don't forget to pause your video and then click the subscribe button. And if you're wondering what I did with the slabs, it's just making the stairs more accessible. Now I'm going to put blocks on the edge of the stairs to make railing. And now we're going to do the same on the other side. Now, on the bottom of the stairs, I'm going to add some more upside down staircases to make the build more smooth. Oops, I just broke one of the railings, so I'm just going to fix it with some spruce wood planks. Now, I'm just going to keep filling in the upside down staircases. So now, the stairs are just going to look a little bit more smooth. Next, we're going to take some stripped spruce logs and put them on the corners of our house to spruce it up a little bit. So now, we're just going to destroy the corners of our house and replace them with a stripped spruce log. When replacing the stripped spruce logs, make sure they're all facing up. Don't delete the block right there because it'll make the floor on the bottom look all weird. So now we're going to do the same thing on the corner over here, and just remember to try to make sure the logs are facing up. So now we're going to take these little gaps that you see from the stairs and fill them with a stripped spruce log. Now we're just going to connect the stripped spruce logs with more logs. Now we're going to go to the back of the house and fill in those corners with some more stripped spruce logs. And don't forget to do the tiny corners by the staircases too. So let's go and fill in the tiny corners like this and like this. Just as we did in the front, we're going to connect the logs with some more logs. Now we're going to connect the corners of the house with logs on the bottom of the house. And we're going to do that on all four sides. When doing the front of the house, the bottom logs are actually going to knock out the doors. So I'm just going to go and place these real quick, and then finish the log on the other side. So here we go. I think it looks pretty good. Now we're just going to finish the inside of the house. I just realized I wanted to fix that part with a full spruce wood planks block. So now we're going to get some simple decoration tools out of our inventory, such as a bed, a painting, a flower pot, a crafting table, and a furnace. So now I'm going to get the furnace in my inventory, and then we're going to X out and we're going to make a bed. So we're going to place two beds next to each other, then a crafting table, and then a furnace. So now we're going to go back into our inventory and we're going to get a painting. So now we're going to get a painting, if I can spell it right, and then we're going to go and get a flower pot. And now, to go with the flower pot, we're going to get a flower. Now we're going to get a flower for the flower pot, and the flower is called an azure bluette. So let's get that in our inventory, X out, and we're going to take our flower pot, and while holding shift, we're going to place it on the crafting table, then place a flower in the flower pot. Now we're going to place a painting on top of the door. I don't like that one, so I'm going to do this one. Now I'm going to go in my inventory, type in chest, and get out a chest. Then we're going to place it right at the foot of the bed. So we're going to X out of the inventory, place the chest right at the foot of the bed. Next, we're going to go into our inventory and search stairs. I'll use some spruce wood stairs. Then I'm going to type in fence and use a spruce wood fence. After the fence, I'm going to type in plate and get out a spruce pressure plate. So now, once I have that in my inventory, I'm going to take the pressure plate and X out, and then I'm going to put some stairs like this, fence like this, and a pressure plate on top to make like a table and a chair. So the house is looking pretty good. I'm going to fly out so you can see it a little. Now I'm going to fly under the house, and I'm going to go in my inventory and get some spruce wood planks, and then I'm going to put it on the bottom of each fence post to make it look like it's more secured into the ground. Now I'm going to put some planks right in front of the stairs, so when you come down the stairs you don't step right into the sand. Now I'm over at the ocean, and since this is a beach house, I figured it'd be a good idea to build a dock. Now I'm going to go in my inventory after building the dock. I'm going to search boat, and I'm going to grab an oak boat and then place it by the dock. So I'm going to place the boat by the dock like this and this. House is looking pretty good. I realized that my house looks pretty dark, so I'm just going to get a torch and I'll light up the place. At least torches aren't a fire hazard in Minecraft. Now I'm just going to place some torches on the inside of the house. So after I'm placing the torches, here's an overview on how the house looks. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? So here's a view from the side. Here's another view. Look at that good looking boat dock. You can even go under it. Here's a view from the boat. And here's what it looks like coming into your dock. Now we're going to go up the stairs, look at the inside. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Just look at that bed and the painting, the beautiful views from the windows. Imagine eating breakfast looking out at the ocean. And from the other windows, you can see a big dense forest and a little lake. So there we have it, the finished Minecraft beach house. Please like and subscribe, and leave a comment below. I'd love to see what you'd like me to make next. Bye bye.